Hello learners, this is Habeeba with Excelwithme. If you like the video, please do like, share, subscribe and comment below. Let's start today's class, that is Central Teacher Eligibility Test, Social Science Paper 2, that is Class 6 NCERT, the Earth, our Habitat, Geography. Chapter 2 we are going to discuss. In the previous class we have done the Chapter 1. Today Chapter 2, Globe, Latitudes and Longitudes. What is a true model, that is miniature form of the Earth? That is a globe. What is an imaginary line running on the globe divides it into two equal parts, that is equator. Now state whether true or false. All parallel circles from the equator up to the poles are called parallels of latitudes. Now latitudes are measured in degrees. Both the statements are correct. Now both Chandrapur in Maharashtra, India and Belo Horizonte in Brazil, South America are located on parallels of about 20-degree latitude. Now Chandrapur is situated at 20-degree north latitude and Belo Horizonte is situated at 20-degree south latitude. Now let's see and understand this longitude and latitude quickly here. We can see the Earth like this. This is the equator dividing northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. Now longitudes are like this, north pole to south pole. They are the time zones, also meridians, prime meridians we also call them as. And now latitudes are the horizontal lines. These are all the imaginary lines to understand about the time, that is longitudes. And for the zones, maybe temperate, torrid or frigid zones, we have to understand those, and the distances, that is latitudes. So let's understand quickly about these in the next questions. Now besides the equator 0 degree, the north pole 90 degree north and the south pole 90 degree south, there are four important parallels of latitudes, that is Tropic of Cancer, that is 23.5 degree north in the northern hemisphere, Tropic of Capricorn 23.5 degree south in the southern hemisphere, Arctic Circle at 66.5 degree north of the equator, Antarctic Circle at 66.5 degree south of the equator. These are all very important questions. Each one different question it can be asked related to maybe degrees and also the hemispheres, southern and northern hemispheres, and also where are these located, near the poles or equators. We have to understand these statements. Now let's see the true or false. The midday sun is exactly overhead at least once a year on all latitudes in between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. This area therefore receives the maximum heat and is called the torrid zone. So both the statements are correct, that is true. This torrid zones I already told you, the Earth is divided into the imaginary lines are drawn. Those are the latitudes. This torrid zone is indicated there. Now the midday sun never shines overhead on any latitude beyond the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. The areas bounded by the Tropic of Cancer and the Arctic Circle in the northern hemisphere and the Tropic of Capricorn and the Antarctic Circle in the southern hemisphere have moderate temperatures. These are therefore called temperate zones. So first one we have understood about the torrid zone. Now next one is the temperate zone. Now next one is the frigid zones, where the pole, near the poles, too much cold will be there, that areas. And that is areas lying between the Arctic Circle and the North Pole in the northern hemisphere and the Antarctic Circle and the South Pole in the southern hemisphere are very cold. It is because here the sun does not rise much above the horizon. Therefore its rays are always slanting and provide less heat. These are therefore called frigid zones. So very cold areas. Now Tonga Islands in the Pacific Ocean and Mauritius Islands in the Indian Ocean are situated on the same latitudes, that is 20 degree south. Now all countries decided that the count should begin from the meridian which passed through Greenwich, where the British Royal Observatory is located. This meridian is called the prime meridian. Now Dhubri in Assam is situated at 26 degree north latitude and 90 degree east longitude. What is the best means of measuring time? By the movement of the earth, the moon and the planets. Now when the prime meridian of Greenwich has the sun at the highest point in the sky, all the places along this meridian will have midday or noon. Now the earth rotates from west to east. The earth rotates 360 degree in about 24 hours, which means 50 degree an hour or 1 degree in 4 minutes. Now there will be a difference of about 1 hour and 45 minutes in the local times of Dwarka in Gujarat and Dibrugarh in Assam. Now in India, the longitude of 82 degree and a half east is treated as the standard meridian. Very important question this one, the standard meridian. The local time at this meridian is taken as the standard time for the whole country. It is known as the Indian Standard Time, IST. What is located east of Greenwich at 82 degree and a half east is 5 hours and 30 minutes ahead of GMT, that is India. India is located to the east of Greenwich. Now in which country there are as many as 11 standard times? The earth has been divided into 24 time zones of 1 hour each. Each zone thus covers 15 degree of longitude, that is Russia. The value of the prime meridian is 0 degree longitude. The frigid zone lies near the poles. The total number of longitudes are 360 degrees. The Antarctic circle is located in 66.5 degrees south of the equator, the southern hemisphere. Now grid is a network of parallels of latitudes and meridians of longitudes. The Tropic of Capricorn is located at 23 degree 26 half 22, that is 23.4394 degrees south of the equator. Now the standard meridian of India is 82.5 degree east. Now the 0 degree meridian is also known as the prime meridian in the line of 0 degree longitude. Now the distance between the longitudes decreases towards the poles. The Arctic circle is located in the latitude, that is 66.33 north. So we come to the end of this session. If you like the video, please do like, share, subscribe and comment below. I'll come up with the next chapter in the next class. Thanks for your attention and time. Happy learning.